I'm so sorry. Tonight is not my night. Oh my goodness. I've been battling some sort of chest complaint and and now I'm just, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for the beginning of this video because it is not good. Okay, so why don't we move on to making the strap, and then we'll come back to that turn lock and hopefully I can get it open. So in the kits that we did at Fabrications, we gave you a decent amount of webbing. I think we gave you 1.5 meters. You may not need all of that. We just give it because we thought, you know, in case people wanted more. Some people like to wear it on their waist. Some people like to wear it as a sling. If you're going to wear it as a sling, you definitely want to have less strapping. Probably about a yard, so 36 inches, or a meter, like at 40 inches. I can't remember what I did the sample at, but I'm just going to use this all because I don't really have a use for the extra webbing. So we need to make the strap. So the first thing is you're going to need this little slider, and you need to take the webbing and put it up through the bottom. Now you can tell the top versus the bottom, where the top, this is the top and this is the bottom, so you can kind of see how that metal is folded over on the bottom. That is the bottom. You don't want to have that on the top. So you're going to feed the webbing through the bottom on the one side of that slider, and then you're going to put it down through like that. And then you're going to leave about this much there. And I have my machine set up from last time, so I have a nice jeans needle in there. And some people just do a little straight stitch along that webbing to hold it in place. Some people like to do a zigzag. You can do whatever works for you. I think I'm going to just do a straight stitch. Okay, so I've just stitched along there so that the webbing is in place, and I will go back later and trim my threads. And sorry, just one second, I have to do something here. I kept wondering why my phone kept moving, and it's because I had to plug it in and the cord kept pulling it down. Okay, so now we have the slider on one end and we have nothing on the other end. So what we need to do though is before you put this end through the slider, you need to put a swivel hook on. So you're gonna just feed it through like that. So it's gonna look like this. And you got the slider. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna weave the end of the webbing back through the slider so it looks like this. And that's what the underside looks like. And this is what it looks like from the side. And then you're gonna pull it through, and then you're gonna, the end that has nothing on it, you're gonna put it through the swivel hook about the same amount you did for the slider, like this, and we're gonna stitch this down. Okay, so I have stitched that down. So now I have my strap. And then you can move your slider to adjust how long it is. Like that. And then you're going to take these and connect them to these. So it goes like, oh, help if I could see what I'm doing here. So it's going to look like that. You're going to attach one on one side and one on the other. Like so. So now I've got a bag with a strap on it. Okay, let's see if I can get this turn lock. I wonder. Oh, come on. And my husband is not home, so I can get him to do this. Oh my goodness. cannot get this to work. I wonder if I can do this. That's why, so this is a star. Alright. And as we all know, Robertson is the best. I should have had a Robertson. Because, you know, it's a Canadian invention, the Robertson screwdriver. Oh my goodness. So if you did a leather closure, you're going to do that at this point too, on the top. And let's talk about other things that you can do for that closure as well. You can use cork. Cork would look really cool. You could use webbing if you had some smaller 3/4 inch webbing. That would work too. Yeah, so now I'm just stripping this screw. This is frustrating. Of course, these little tiny screwdrivers don't. We might have to call it here. Because I cannot get this turn lock to open, and we can't install it unless it's open. So you need to have the two pieces apart here. I can walk you through it. So I can't get this turn lock open. Oh, this is very annoying. Okay, so I will walk you quickly through installing a turn lock without actually installing a turn lock. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up these two pieces, and you are going to take the one piece, doesn't really matter which one, and you're going to place it on the top flap where it needs to go. So, and I would probably do it on the exterior so you can see. So for example, like right here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to trace that oval in the middle, and then you're going to cut that oval out. Now that oval is going to be a little small, and so you need to kind of cut a little bit bigger than an oval. And then once you've got that oval cut, you might want to do a little fray check in there because if your fabric is prone to fraying, or you know you've got some like threads and stuff, it'll just help keep that down. And then you're going to, there's a piece in the middle there. It's kind of like a tube. You're going to put that tube through your fabric, and then you're going to put the two pieces together, and then you're going to screw them in place. If you're worried about the screws coming undone, which maybe you shouldn't be because I can't get this one undone, you can get some like crazy glue or some like, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but some little glue, some glue that you can put on in the hole and then screw it, and then the glue will keep the screw in place. So there's that. So that would be how you would install a turn lock without actually installing the turn lock right in front of you. If I can get this open later, I will post a little video tomorrow about how to install the turn lock. Let's talk a little bit too about Chicago screws. So I have a Chicago screw right here. So the top side, or the right side, is this piece that's nice and flat, and then the bottom side, or the wrong side, is this piece that has, you can see a star, and that's where the screwdriver goes in. So what it is actually in two pieces, so you unscrew it. I like these better than rivets because rivets can be a bit messy to install. And so yeah, two pieces. So you got a screw piece and a female piece. So male piece, female piece. So to put that in some fabric, excuse me, you need to get, we'll just pretend we're going to use this fabric. You need something that has a bit of thickness to it, because this only it has a certain thickness and it does not get smaller and it does not get bigger. So you want your kind of pieces to mimic that. I'm going to use this rotary punch that I have to make a hole to put that Chicago screw in, and you just got to give it a good squeeze until you kind of hear a click and see it's made a hole, and then you just take that fabric out. If you have a fabric that is prone to fraying, then you also might want to do a little fray check there. And it didn't go all the way through, so I'm just going to try it again. And if it doesn't all the way come off, oh, those are my pinky shears, I don't use those. We're just going to snip it off. So now we have a hole through the fabric. And what you do is you feed the female piece through. Sorry, it's really hard to see these small pieces. And then you take the male piece and you screw that in place. And that's it for a Chicago screw. And it just keeps the two layers nice and secure, like the pieces that you've got there nice and secure. So this is where you could use it in the closure, the leather closure. You can also use it on your your webbing. I've seen people where they, sorry, I'm just trying to find the right place, where this spot where you've attached, like folded over the end, you can put a Chicago screw there just to make it even more secure. I've seen people do some fun things with leather pieces here and with Chicago screws. Yeah. So basically the bag is complete except for that turn lock. And yeah, so there you go. That is how you put together a Haralson belt bag. It's super cute. This item will be going to the store, and if you're lucky, it might be in the, we have a holiday fundraiser coming up the end of November, and we often auction off store samples, so maybe this might be one of the store samples we auction off. So yeah, if I can get that turn lock to come apart, then I will post a little video tomorrow on how to install that turn lock. And there. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments about the sew-along, don't hesitate to make a comment. We do monitor all the comments. And yeah, so let us know if you have any comments or questions. And we'll see you for the next sew-along. I think I'm going to do another one in January. I'm not sure exactly the bag yet. Needlehead apparently is putting out a pattern November, maybe December sometime. So maybe we'll be doing that one. I do not know what kind of bag it is, so we'll see. Yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Bye!